My fiancé said, I invited my ex to the wedding. If you loved me, you'd understand. I replied, I do understand. Then I quietly contacted his wife and invited her as my +1. Jessica and I had been together for 3 years, engaged for 8 months. Wedding set for next month. 150 guests, $18,000 in deposits I'd paid last Thursday over dinner. So I invited Trevor to the wedding. Trevor, her college ex of 4 years, the one she almost married. You invited your ex to our wedding? She smiled like this was normal. We're still friends. It would be weird not to invite him. When I protested, her face hardened. If you loved me, you'd understand. Trevor's happily married. His wife Rebecca couldn't make it because she's visiting family overseas. Too rehearsed. Too defensive. What's his wife's name again? Rebecca. Why does it matter? You're right. If Trevor's important to you, then I understand. That night, I found Trevor on social media. His wife's name wasn't Rebecca, it was Monica. And she wasn't overseas. She was a dental hygienist working 20 minutes from our venue. Jessica had left her iPad at my place, still logged into messages. When your fiancé invites her ex and lies about his wife, you investigate. The messages were too friendly. But the text that destroyed me was from 2 months ago, when Jessica was supposedly at a work retreat. Trevor, remember that weekend in wine country? Jessica, best 48 hours ever. Monday morning, I messaged Monica, hi, you don't know me, but I'm marrying Jessica next month. She's invited your husband Trevor. She told me you couldn't attend because you're overseas, but I see you're local. I wanted to extend a personal invitation. Her response came within an hour. Overseas? I'm sitting in my office right now. Trevor told me he had a work conference that weekend. I'll definitely be attending. Over the next week, Jessica kept talking about seating arrangements. She mentioned putting Trevor at table 3, not with her cousins at table 7. That's too far from, table 3 is better. Too far from the head table. Monica and I hatched a plan. She'd come as my +1 to the rehearsal dinner. The day of the rehearsal, I told Jessica I had to pick up a stranded friend. I picked up Monica. She looked fantastic in an elegant black dress. We arrived 40 minutes late. Sitting next to Jessica at the main table was Trevor. Jessica stood up, smiling. She froze when Monica walked in. The room went silent. Trevor's face went white. Hi, honey, Monica said sweetly. Surprise. My trip got canceled. Monica, I thought you were overseas. Yeah, that's what Trevor told me about his work conference. Imagine my surprise when Drew invited me. I stepped forward. Everyone, this is Monica, Trevor's wife. She's my guest since Jessica was so insistent on including Trevor. Monica sat across from Trevor and Jessica. When Jessica tried small talk, Monica pulled out her phone. Friends don't text at midnight. Friends don't send shirtless gym selfies. Should I read some out loud? Drew, this is a misunderstanding. Is it? Is that why you lied about Monica being overseas? Why you put Trevor at table 3 close to us? Jessica's dad stood. What the hell is going on? Monica answered. Your daughter's been having an emotional affair with my husband. She invited him to her wedding while making sure I wouldn't be here. I pulled out my phone. Should I show everyone the messages where Trevor says, can't wait to see you in your dress, and you respond, it's bad luck for the groom to see it, but not for you? Jessica's mask slipped. Fine. Yes, we've been talking. I wanted him here. He was the one who got away. I needed to see if I was making the right choice. Her dad's face turned purple. At your wedding? I pulled out an envelope. Wedding's off. These are all non-refundable deposits. $18,000 total. Your family can reimburse me. Monica stood. Trevor, expect my divorce attorney Monday. Jessica sobbed. Drew, please, I choose you. You choose me now, after you got caught? Later, Monica found a draft email where Trevor was planning to object at our wedding. He was going to stand up during the ceremony if Jessica gave him the signal. She was going to decide at the altar whether to marry me or run off with Trevor.